Hi, everyone, and welcome to Health HED 200. I am Dr. Pardes Mitchell, and I will be your instructor today. So this orientation video will serve to provide you with some information about the syllabus. I will give you a brief course orientation as well as a Blackboard orientation. A couple of notes about online classes. So as you are probably aware, this is an online only class. And what that means is that all assignments, tests, and quizzes are online. You will not have to come to campus for anything. But I also want you to be aware that you will spend a significant time online, as there are a variety of weekly assignments due each week, which consist of reading, questions, blogs, wikis, discussion boards, and other assignments. One of the most important things you can do as a student, particularly in the beginning of the semester, is to read the syllabus. We are going to go over that in a few minutes, but generally, if you have any questions during the course, you will be able to find the answers in the syllabus. And then I will briefly go over Blackboard and how to navigate Blackboard. So on the screen, you should see in a minute the syllabus for this class. I'll show you also on Blackboard where you can find the syllabus. The first page just provides you some information about myself, my contact information, as well as the class dates, what is the withdrawal date, as well as the last day to withdraw from the class with 100% refunds. The second page provides additional details about the course objectives, and then some ideas or suggestions on how to help you be successful in this class. One of the first things is that this class is separated into learning modules, which are done by weeks. Each week, you will have a discussion board post, and that post is due by Thursday of the week. You then have until Monday to reply to everyone in the discussion board. I do my discussion boards a little differently from other instructors. You are placed in discussion board groups, so you only have between 4 and 6 people in your group. So when I say reply to everyone, you're replying to everyone in your group, not the entire class. As I said, that this course is separated into weekly learning modules. Each week is due on Monday. So for your first week, the items in the week 1 learning module are due on Monday, June 12th, except for your discussion board, which is due on Thursday. Your discussion board posts are worth points each week, and they do add up after 8 weeks. So I just want to encourage you to stay on top of that and to post those assignments each week. I also have set up a text reminder system, so I will send out text reminders twice a week. I'll send one out on Thursday to remind you to post your discussion board that day, and then I will also send one out on Monday to remind you to submit all the other work in that learning module for that day. So I encourage you to sign up for those. And then lastly, Harper offers Student Success Services, which is a free resource for students. And they have 1-hour sessions to help you on a variety of different academic areas, including stress, anxiety, time management skills, how to become a more effective test taker, and so many more different resources. So if you feel like that you're struggling or need a little extra help, please do not hesitate to contact them. I've had students use them who found them really helpful. The textbook for this class is Access to Health. But this is a inclusive access textbook. And so what that means is that you had already paid for the textbook and the course fees. You will not need to purchase another textbook. All you'll need to do is just go onto Blackboard and register for the Pearson site, and I will show you also how to do that. Here are just some more ideas on how to prepare for class. And then I'm going to scroll to the next page about what kind of work you'll be completing this summer. As I mentioned, each week there's a weekly posting to the discussion board, and I will go over the rubric, which is on Blackboard. There are a variety of different assignments each week in Blackboard. We are using MyLab and Mastering, which is the publisher website that's associated with the textbook. And in that will be some assignments. And then lastly, at the end of the semester, you will have a personal health assessment that is due. And this is really an assignment to provide you opportunities to reflect on your own health, particularly in each dimension of health, and then think of ways to improve that dimension of health. The next page is some college policies, but I want to bring your attention to the course schedule. This is the course schedule for the next 8 weeks. So each week you can see the date it's due, the topic or outcomes, some of the class activities, and you can think of these as the learning activities, and then the due dates and assignments. So as you see, your discussion board for the first week is due Thursday, June 8th, and then everything else will be due Monday, June 12th. All right, we'll move on to Blackboard now. When you enter Blackboard, you will have to select our course from your list of classes. Ours is HED 200 W01. On the left side is the menu, which is how you will navigate through Blackboard. It will always end on the announcement page, so you can see that first. But here's a little information about myself. Again, my contact information and my teaching philosophy. It looks like some of the things copied over twice. Next over here, we have Getting Started. Again, this just provides you a little overview of how the course is run and then a link to the learning modules. You can also access the learning modules on the left side here under Learning Modules. Under the Syllabus tab, you can guess it. It is the syllabus. There are a couple ways it's presented. One is as a learning module, and then the other, I have a PDF and a doc. Under course materials is where you'll find information on rubrics and the personal health assessment. The discussion board rubric is located here, and this is how you'll be graded each week. As I mentioned, the discussion board is worth 10 points, and it's separated into 2-point values. So when you post it on time, which is by Thursday, you get 2 points. The discussion board should be at least 2 paragraphs. That's another 2 points. You are to use references to support your personal experience or opinion, and that's also 2 points. And for references, I'm not looking for APA or MLA citations. I'm looking for a link to a website, a link to a section in the textbook, a journal article, a YouTube video, just something else to help support your ideas. And you can just include a link to that reference. I'm looking for postings that do not have any grammatical or spelling errors and the communication and tone is friendly. And then lastly, by Monday, to reply to all group members in your group. And as I've mentioned, there are only between 4 and 6 group members. Okay, next is learning modules, and this is where you'll spend most of your time in our class. Each learning module has its own content folder, and it is labeled week 1, the topic, and then the due date. I've also, within the body, put the chapters associated with it, items to complete this week, and then I've also separated out the items to complete in the MyLab and Mastering. So to enter the learning modules, you just click on week 1, and here you'll see your assignments. So you have the scavenger hunt. I always try to list the objectives for the week. This is a wiki, what is health? And then you will have to go to the Mastering Health course home. So you'll click on this. And you'll have to register here. Now, obviously mine will look different because I am the instructor, but when you first click on that link, you'll have to put in your own information. As I said, the cost of this is already included in the course fee, so there are no additional course costs. In this website is where you'll find the reading for the class, and as well as some other assignments. So let me go back here to content. So as you can see here, for this week in the MyLab and Mastering, you will complete the Introduction to Mastering Health, and you will also complete the Chapter 1 assignment. Then we have a health models choice assignment. And so for this assignment, you have an option. You get to choose 1 out of 2. And then lastly, discussion board. To enter the discussion board, you would click on this link. What shows up for you will only be one group number. And so that would be the group that you are in. When you click on that group number, you'll be brought to your groups page. Click on group discussion board, and here where your discussion board posts are located. So for week 1, you would click on week 1 and create thread. And what's nice is that the questions then also pop up on top, so you don't have to go back and forth. You would write your response here and then click on submit over here. Now, let's say you want to reply to someone. How do you do that? You would click on someone else's post, and then down here, you would click on reply. And this is how you would reply to somebody's post in Blackboard. You can also enter the discussion board through the link under learning modules where it says discussion board. And again, it'll bring you back to your group page. Some other items I'd like to point out is you can enter the My Lab and Mastering link through this menu item as well. So here are just some extra supports for that. You can always check your grades. I do update grades every week on Tuesday, and I do keep up with it during the week. So there will not be a time when you have no idea how you're performing in class. I also have a coffee house, and the purpose of this coffee house is to allow you to talk with your classmates. So what I would like you to do is click on Coffee House and then click on subscribe up here. And what that will do is it will send you an email notification anytime anyone participates in the coffee house. Okay, that is all I have for this orientation. I hope you found this helpful. Please do not hesitate to email me if you have any questions about the course. I am here to help support your learning.